How this TikTok star with 3 million followers is bringing attention to the New Bedford area. New Bedford. When Zachariah Porter first posted to TikTok in January 2019, he was hooked after receiving 20 likes on his video. Now, he has a following of 3.1 million. The 26-year-old from the New Bedford area creates a variety of content on the app, from wigged characters to testing cooking gadgets to Dunkin' car chats. He even localized his content by rating gargoyles and statues in his neighborhood. He continues to explore new areas of entertainment to expand his audience rather than staying focused on one topic. Having multiple niches is best, Porter said. Keep evolving and developing your skills always. How Zachariah Porter got his start. Porter lived in Westport until he was 12 years old and then moved to Dartmouth for middle and high school. He attended Rhode Island College for advertising and public relations before settling in New Bedford. It's great to bring attention to where I'm from, Porter said proudly of his origin. Like many viral TikTok stars, Porter grew his audience the most during the pandemic, but he had a decent audience before then. He first downloaded the app in January 2019 when he was homesick with strep throat. At the time, he said the app was targeted more toward the cosplay audience. After making his first video and receiving a meager 20 likes, he said, "Oh my God, I'm hooked." While working at a nonprofit in Fall River, he would make videos every night and post online in his spare time. In the year leading up to COVID-19, he was working at Joe's on Route 6, having left the nonprofit to focus on what he wanted to do in life. At that time, he had 75,000 followers and his co-workers brought up a good point. "This is the point where I either take it as a joke or throw my all into it," Porter recalled. And so he poured all of his energy into creating content. Just as the pandemic hit, he had around 200,000 followers and only $400 in his bank account. While he said he's blessed to focus on this full time, he admitted there was a period of guilt knowing that many struggled in the past year, but without quarantine, TikTok wouldn't have had the introduction to social media that it has had. "The pandemic allowed me some time to say, I'm going to do this full time, I'm going to make this my career," Porter said. "You have to be your number one cheerleader because no one's ever going to get it." By the end of summer of 2020, he had hit a milestone of 1 million followers. "It's been a wild ride," Porter said. Porter has a strong background and interest in entertainment. While most kids were involved with sports, Porter held 2 jobs at age 16, working nearly 60 hours per week on top of going to school. He worked at the AMC Theater as well as Old Navy in the Dartmouth Mall. Between seeing movies with friends and interacting with customers, he was able to draw inspiration for his TikTok videos. "I was constantly consumed with heavy storylines and comedic legends," Porter said. "At Old Navy, I was surrounded by women and would draw inspirations from characters from my love of TV and film and customers. Everyone is a character if you just listen to them." Porter won Mr. Dartmouth in 2013 and was voted most dramatic and most likely to be famous in high school. He said he has always been really into media, having watched TV and movies heavily throughout his childhood. "I have always dreamed of a life of entertainment," Porter said. Comedy draws from normal life. Porter's content is heavily humor-based, where he focuses on finding something identifiable to which anyone can relate. He'll take one small normal experience and blow it up into a full production of which the main idea is still something that resonates with people at the end of the day.